What's up, everybody? We're live. We have a really good card, probably one of the best cards this year. This Saturday, we got UFC 310. We got this card is fucking crazy, man. We got the main event. We got Chiesa versus Alexander Pantoja. Co-main event, we got Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Garry. It does suck that we're supposed to have Bilal Muhammad versus Shavkat. That fell through. I'm sure we'll get that in the future. I cannot wait for that fight. This whole card is good. 14 fights. I'll be there live. Cannot wait to watch every fight live. And yeah, man, it feels good, man. Haven't been here in probably like a month. Took a break, and it sucks, man, not doing the content every week. So I do miss it, and we'll be back every week. I think we only have one more card after this, and then we'll get right into next year, which has some good cards already, man. Especially UFC 311. So what else about on picks? Kelton is probably playing Harry Potter right now, man, at 1:33 in the morning. So, but yeah, he's still the homie and shit. But yeah, he just doesn't like doing the content anymore like that. But we'll get him on a video in the future and shit. So let's get right down to business, man. This is a great card, and I got 2 bets so far. We're definitely gonna have some more. Just go on my Twitter, man, and I'll post my bets in there, bet me tips, all that stuff. So first fight of the night, we got Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Luque Brzeski. And let's see here. So we got Kennedy who's minus 650. We got Brzeski who's plus 475. Yeah, man, I definitely got the favorite here, minus 650 Kennedy Nzechukwu. I think that he's 1-0 going up to heavyweight. He looked pretty good against Chris Barnett, even though Barnett's one of the worst fighters in the division. Brzeski sucks. He's a striker, but like he doesn't really have the best durability, and I don't think he's going to be able to touch Kennedy's chin. So I think striker for striker matchup. I think Kennedy's a better striker. I don't think Brzeski has the grappling to get him down, and I think Kennedy's going to knock him out in probably like the first round, in my opinion. So I got Kennedy Nzechukwu first round KO, and yeah, I'm probably going to end up putting him in a parlay. So Kennedy for the win. Next fight, we got Clay Guida versus Chase Hooper, another, big favorite. We got Chase Hooper minus 1,200 versus Clay Guida plus 750. These guys actually fought. They grappled. And, yeah, man, Hooper subbed him with a cap slicer and stuff. Hooper's like, 15 years younger? I mean, Guida's not in his prime at all. We know what we're going to get from him. He's, good cardio, good pressure, but he's kind of just meat and potatoes. He's definitely washed at the end of the career. So, yeah, I think the same is going to happen in the grappling match. Hooper's going to get him down and submit him. So I got Chase Hooper by submission. And, yeah, we got 2 huge favorites, man, for the first 2 fights. I don't really see anyone picking the other sides in those 2 fights. We got Chase Hooper for the win. Next fight, we got an interesting one. We got to pick them. We got Michael Chiesa versus Max Griffin. The odds on this fight are we got Michael Chiesa minus 114, Max Griffin minus 106. Yeah, man, this is an interesting fight. It really is. It's weird because they're both kind of at the same point in their careers. They're both at the end. Age-wise, Griffin's 39, Chiesa's 36. It's crazy. I actually thought Chiesa would be older for sure, This is a pure – got to get that Coke Zero action. This is a pure striker versus grappler matchup. I'm going to pick Max Griffin to get the job done, but I'm not going to bet it because, Chiesa's definitely the better grappler. I've seen guys go out there and take down Max Griffin that, aren't even grapplers, like Tim Means, who's a washed-up striker. He's going out there and hitting takedowns against him. Jeremiah Wells took him down. So I'm pretty sure Kirsten Leonard took him down, too, a long time ago. But he's never been subbed, and he definitely has a good get-up game, and he's the better striker. Right? I mean, Chiesa's not like a striker at all. It's just really hard to see where these guys' heads are at. Chiesa's commentating UFC and all that stuff, and, he definitely, I just don't know where his head's at. And you can say the same thing about Max, but I do think Max might have a little left in the tank, and he's definitely a lot better on the feet, more technical. Both guys have good cardio. They're both pretty durable. But if Max keeps on getting up, I can see maybe Chiesa slowing down. So I'm going to pick Max Griffin. I think he's the better striker, and I think that he has a little more left in the tank. If he hits plus money, we'll talk. But right now, I'm going to pass, but I'm going to pick Max Griffin for the win. He opened the favorite, and now a lot of money's coming on Chiesa. But, yeah, man, I mean, I just don't know how Chiesa's going to get the job done if he doesn't get the sub. Like, is he going to win a decision? Like, do you guys just see him laying on him, ask for 3 rounds? Like, I think it's going to be like a split decision type of fight. So, and I'm going to go with the guy who I think is a better fighter right now. So, that's Max Griffin. So, Max for the win. What up, Jimmy? Yeah, man. Can't wait to watch these fights, man, on Saturday. You got Griffin KO? Yeah, man. I might have to join you. I mean, I'm going to be with you watching the fights, man. So we'll see, man. I'm picking Max. You know, I'm staying away from a bet right now, but Griffin KO, man, might be a sneaky bet. Maybe we should bet Max live if he, you know, if he's like at the same number after the first. All right, guys, let's get down to business because this next fight, in my opinion, is by far one of the best fights of the card. This fight should be a main event at the Apex, man. This fight is bananas. We got Cody Durden versus Joshua Van. Man, I cannot wait for this fight. We got Josh Van minus 150, Cody Durden plus 130. Now, if you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys know that both these guys are two of my boys, man. I bet on these guys a lot. I'm big fans of both these guys. They're both good fighters. This is a great matchup because you got Josh Van, who's the better striker, really good cardio, definitely has the cardio advantage here. Crazy volume, man. I mean, this guy comes out and, you know, throws 150 significant strikes every fight. This guy is a gamer, and he had, you know, his first L in the UFC against Charles Johnson. You know, it was a close fight, man. I mean, it was 1-1 going in the third. One judge, I think, pretty sure one judge had Johnson up 2-0. One judge had 1-1. I mean, I thought it was either 2-0 Van or 1-1. And Van getting knocked out against Johnson, man, I don't think it was a bad look. It was just a learning experience. The guy's 23 years old. He's definitely one of the best fighters, you know, one of the best prospects in the division. This guy is going to be a top guy, man, a top 10 guy, maybe even top 5. I'm very high on Josh Van. You got Cody Durden, who's a dog, man. I mean, both these guys are dogs. Cody Durden's a good grappler. In this matchup, Van's a better striker. Cody Durden is the better grappler. And when this fight got announced, man, I was like, you know what? I think Durden, you know, is going to win this fight. And then I looked into it. Got to go with Josh Van here, man. I think he's the better fighter right now. I'm going to bet on Josh Van. He's minus 150 right now. I think the line's going to get better. A lot of people are betting on Cody Durden. And, yeah, man, he's, you know, the better striker, my bad. He's the better grappler. He's going to get takedowns probably early. But Josh Van has a great get-up game. I just think he's just going to keep on getting up and just working a guy like Cody Durden. And, like, you know, when the going gets tough, I think Josh Van's going to get the job done. I think both these guys are durable. I think Van's a little more durable. Van is the better striker, man. I get it. Cody has good striking. But, man, dude, if Cody cannot get these takedowns, Van is just going to rip him to the body, and I think Van's going to knock him out, man. So I don't see this go the distance. I think the first round, Cody's going to win. He's going to get some takedowns. You know how Josh Van is. He's a slow starter, man. He loses the first round in a lot of his fights. And then once he gets his timing down, he's going to piece up Durden, man. I see him ripping the body, that straight right. He's a lot faster than Cody Durden. Good boxing, good jab. And, yeah, man, I just think Josh Van's just going to get him out of there, man. So I know Bruno Silva knocked him out, and I think Josh Van's a lot better than Bruno Silva. Josh Van is a pressure fighter. He's going to be in his face. He's not going to give Cody Durden any room to breathe. And I see him gassing out Cody Durden. I see him getting him out of there, man. So I'm going to bet Josh Van. I think Josh Van might be a good live bet after the first round. And I think Josh Van could definitely be maybe in the distance could be a sneaky bet too, man. So, you know, he's 10 years younger, man. The youth advantage is a big advantage in my opinion. Durden gets hurt in a lot of his fights as well. I do think that he's a lot slower than a guy like Josh Van. Josh Van's speed advantage is huge here, man. Very, very, very big. I'm telling you guys right now. Once he stuffs those takedowns, man, he keeps on getting up. He's just going to tire out Cody Durden, man. And on the feet, you cannot sit here and say Cody Durden's a better striker. There's no way, man. Josh Van is so much better on the feet, guys. So, yeah, man. I say he survives the tough first round. He's going to have his moments, but I think, you know, Cody will get some takedowns. He's going to get right back up, and he's just going to slow him down and get a knockout man in the second round. I love Josh's boxing, dude. His volume, his jab, his straight right, man. Those body shots are some of the nastiest body shots in the UFC. I mean, let's be honest, guys. You watch that fight against Edgar Triers last fight, there's no way that Cody Durden could take that punch from him, man. And Durden's a good fighter. He's durable, but he doesn't He doesn't have that Mexican chin, dude, like Edgar. Like Edgar Chairez was just taking a beating, man, in that second round, dude. A beating. Those same body shots, man, Durden is not going to take. I'm telling you right now, dude. So I got Josh Fan, and let's get him, man. I haven't made the bet yet just because, the line's getting better. And let's get it. Josh Fan is going to get a finish here against the older fighter in Cody Durden. So, Josh Fan, let's get it. Is there anything else I want to add on this whole one? Yeah, so I mean, Van has 83% takedown defense. Good kicks as well. Good get up game. Yeah, I see him surviving, the early onslaught with the takedowns, and he's just gonna get up in the feet, man, get him out of there. So, all right, guys, next fight we got Chris Weidman versus Eric Anders. This is another really good fight. I'm surprised that it's on the early prelims, man. It's crazy. We got Chris Weidman minus 111. We got Eric Anders minus 109. It's another fight, man. I haven't made the bet yet, but I'm just seeing where the line's going. I like Chris Weidman here. I want to see if he can hit plus money. I think he's a better fighter. I think both these guys are washed at the end of their careers. But, man, you watch the last couple fights for Anders, man. They do not look good. This guy's getting hurt against Barriou. He's getting hurt against Jamie Pickett. Like, dude, that guy's the worst fighter in the UFC, and you're getting hurt and dropped by him. If Weidman goes out there and grapples, he's going to make this look easy. He's going to look like a minus 300 favorite. We just don't know if he's going to. If he goes out there and, maybe shoots a couple takedowns and wants to choose his fight and just strike on the feet, he's going to be close. But I still think that right now, man, he's the better striker. I mean, Anders might have more power, but I just think the forward pressure, and I like the gas tank. I think Chris's cardio is better. I think the kicks are good. He's going to throw more and more volume. It's really hard to trust Eric Anders right now, man, especially with all the stuff he has going on the outside. The fight was supposed to happen a couple weeks ago, and Anders had to pull on fight day. I mean, man, I think this is a good spot for Chris Weidman, man. So I like the All-American Chris Weidman here, man. I think he's going to get the job done. Anders is not going to be able to out-grapple him like he did last fight with Pickett. That's how he won that fight, man, with the grappling. There's no way, man. Chris Weidman's so much better on the mat here. So, yeah, give me Chris Weidman for the win. And I'm going to bet him, man. I'm seeing where the line's going, but I like Chris Weidman. Can't wait to sit there, having him walk out to that Tom Petty for, Tom Petty. Tom Petty's one of the GOATs, man. You don't like Tom Petty, I don't even know what to tell you. So Chris Weidman is going to get the job done, boys. Let's go. All right, so next fight. Let's see. We got the prelims. Oh, shit. We got my first bet of the night. We got Randy Rude Boy Brown, boys, versus Brian the Butcher Battle. Odds here. We got Brian Battle minus 225, Randy Brown plus 190. And I'm going to say right now off the bat, okay, I bet on Kevin Doucette last fight against Battle. And if I'm going to bet on Doucette, I mean, man, I'm just like, I have to bet on Battle. I'm sorry. I have to bet on Randy Brown here, right, guys? Man, this is a huge step up for Brian Battle. He's not fighting Kevin Doucette anymore. He's not fighting Gabriel Green anymore, guys. He's not fighting AJ Fletcher anymore, guys. He's fighting a top guy in Randy Brown. I mean, he's right outside the top 15, and arguably, I could see him being ranked in the top 15. I could see him even hitting the top 10. So this is a very huge step up, man. I mean, Randy Brown's 19-5. He's fought the better competition, man. He has the better wins. I mean, Battle has not fought a guy like Randy Brown. Randy Brown's in the same ballpark, in my opinion, as Renat, man. I know they're not the same fight or anything, but it's a huge test for Battle. And Randy Brown's a better striker. He's going to use that reach. He's going to dance around. He's going to pick them apart. He has a great jab. He has good kicks. This fight all comes down to if Battle brawls with Randy Brown. I mean, Brown's the better fighter. He's more tactical for sure. He's definitely the better striker, without a question. If he doesn't get chinned, he's going to win. Grappling-wise, they both have good ground games. I think Battle, might have the better wrestling, but even if he gets down Brown, I think Brown can get up. Brown has great jiu-jitsu. I can see Brown taking down Battle. I mean, the grappling's going to cancel out. And on the feet, speed advantage, Randy Brown. Striking advantage, Randy Brown. More tactical, Randy Brown. Battle, has good forward pressure. He's going to be trying to walk down Randy Brown, and he has, pretty good striking too, but his striking doesn't even compare to Randy Brown's, in my opinion. Randy Brown has a lot better defense. Battle gets hit way too much, guys. I can see Brown dropping him too, man, and maybe even getting him out of there by KO or sub. Randy's jiu-jitsu is really good. I mean, it's nasty. And he's 6-1 in his last 7 fights. Going out there and winning that good fight against Zaleski. You know, it's just hard picking Battle, man. And Brown's plus 190. I don't understand that, man. This should be a pick 'em. I got 2 units of Randy Brown at plus 186. This is crazy in my opinion. I mean, this should be a pick 'em. I just don't understand how Battle's a huge favorite here, man, just because he beat Kevin Doucette. I mean, he's fighting, you know, a guy that's right outside the top 15. I mean, all the guys that Battle's been fighting lately are not even close to Randy Brown. So I got the better striker. I think he has a big speed advantage here. If he doesn't get caught on the feet, he's going to win, man. I see him either win a decision, getting a knockout, getting a sub. Like I said, grappling's going to, you know, cancel out. So he'd be Randy Rude Boy Brown for the win. I mean, this is not Jack Maddalena, man. I mean, Jack Maddalena is a top 5 guy. This is not Vicente Luque in his prime. I mean, this is Brian Battle, who has not fought anyone compared to who Brown has faced. Randy Brown is going to get the job done. Let's get it. First bet of the night, 2 units, plus 186. Mr. Toad, don't understand the odds for that Battle has a pressure line to win, but Brown's striking is way quicker. Yeah, he's a lot better on the feet. Just, I mean, you know, Brown's been finished a couple times against Luque and Maddalena, but I mean, this is a different fight, man. So gotta go with my boy Randy Brown, first bet of the night, plus 186, 2 units. What's up, Banon? All right, guys. So next fight, we got Movsar Evloev versus Aljamain Sterling. Odds-wise, we got Movsar minus 240, Aljamain plus 205. I got a parlay, and I got Movsar in my first leg in the 2-leg parlay. I think this is a good spot for Movsar, man. I don't see how Aljo wins this fight. I do see some people picking him by decision. Dude, Movsar is better everywhere, man, in this fight. He's a better striker. He's a better grappler, better cardio. I just don't even see how Aljo can get him down, man. I really don't. And on the feet, Movsar is so much better on the feet. I think Movsar can take him down. I think he can keep it on the feet. I think he's so much better on the feet. I mean, this is going to be an easy 30-27, 30-26 fight for Movsar. He's the better fighter, plain and simple. He's going to show that. He's one of the best fighters in the division. So, first leg of my parlay, Movsar. I got 2 units at minus 128 with someone else we'll talk about later. So, Movsar Evloev. I think a good prop bet is for decision. Next fight, we got Vicente Luque. We got Themba Gorimbo. Man, this is a crazy fight, man. I mean, I wouldn't say crazy. It's very interesting to talk about. So, we got Themba. Minus 149, Vicente Luque plus 129. Luque is the better fighter, man. I mean, is he not? It's just brain bleed Luque. He has not been looking good lately at all, man. He's washed. He's definitely at the end. I mean, prime Luque would destroy this fucking dude. Destroy him, man. But, you know, he's at the end. And it's just crazy because he's still the better fighter here, man. Even though he got smoked against Buckley, who's a top fighter, top 10 guy. And then he beat RDA, and then he got smoked against Neal's, another top 15 guy who's ranked as well. So, man, dude, I just don't think Themba's good at all. Like, he's not. He's slow. His striking's not good. Like, he's going to be the bigger dude, but he's taking us a short notice, so how's Gane going to be? We've seen him slow down in fights. He hasn't fought anyone, man. I mean, he fought on Washington Eagle Price. He fought AJ Fletcher, who subbed him. I mean, he fought P. Rodriguez, who's working at Chipotle right now. I mean, the guy has not fought anyone at all. Luque has fought the way better competition, beat better competition. It's just what Luque's going to show up. The wash Luque against Buckley or the Luque who, you know, the old Luque. So it's just really hard to call because Luque's a better striker 100%. That Doris is nasty. He's going to have the advantage on the feet. But Themba could get takedowns. So he's definitely the better wrestler. You know, we've seen Luque get taken down. So it's tough. I'm going to pick Luque. I haven't decided if I'm going to bet it yet. But stay tuned, man, to my Twitter and see. But I'm picking Luque, man. I'm picking the better fighter. I just can't do it, dude. I just don't think Themba's good, dude, at all. So we're picking the better fighter. Let's see if he has one more left in him. So let's get it. Next fight, we got last fight of the prelims, Dominic Reyes, Anthony Smith. Odds-wise, we got Dominic Reyes minus 360, Anthony Smith plus 295. This is another weird one, but I'm going to pick Dominic Reyes. I think he's a better fighter right now. I'm not really a big fan of him, but I don't think he's that good. But Anthony Smith, man, we don't even know where his head at is either. The guy's commentating as well. He's saying he doesn't care about winning and stuff in interviews. Yeah, I'm picking Dominic Reyes to get the win, but I mean, I'm not like super confident about it, I wouldn't weigh 1,000 money on Dominic Reyes. So main card, guys. First fight of the night, man, we got Nate the Train versus Doo Choi. This is a weird one, man. We got Nate the Train, who's the favorite, who is minus 137. We got Doo Choi plus 117. I was just talking to my buddy about this yesterday. I like betting on Nate the Train when he's a dog, man. I don't want to bet on him at juice. I mean, I bet on Nate a lot, man. I bet on him last fight against Jamal Emmers, a plus 185 or something like that. Getting his ass kicked, man, the first 2 minutes and came back and smoked him in the first round. This is a good bet, in my opinion, to bet live. If Nate loses the first round, you see Doo Choi gassed, bet the house on Nate the Train. If he was the dog here, it would be an auto bet for me because I'm going to bet on Nate when he's the dog. I'm still going to pick him because I think he's a better fighter. A lot of people are saying that Doo Choi is, back and all this stuff because he won against a washed-up Bill Aljo, man. I just don't see it. I think Nate the Train's a better fighter. I mean, I get it. He's a slow starter. He gets his ass beat a lot in his fights, and he comes back. I think Doo Choi is a good striker, and I can see him hurting Nate. But, I mean, Nate has that dog in him, man. Nate's had the way better cardio, man. And Nate has better grappling, too. I think he mixing the takedowns. And I think Nate's going to get hurt, and he's going to come back, and he's going to make it a brawl, man. And if Nate makes it a brawl, Doo Choi wants no part of that, in my opinion. So I think Nate's going to go out there and break this guy, man, bad, and get him out of there. So Nate the Train in the UFC is going to weather a storm, and he's going to finish Doo Choi. I'm telling you guys right now in the late second round. Let's get it, man. Nate the Train. Why the hell would I pick against him against Doo Choi, bro? This guy's fought like twice in the last. Like, the guy's never fights, dude. He didn't even look that good against Bill Aljo, in my opinion. A lot of people are acting like he looked like a future world champion. What are you talking about, dude? He's a jobber. I'm telling you guys right now, Nate the Train is going to go out there and break this jobber. Let's get it, boys. If Nate the Train in the UFC, going to get a KO, and I'm betting him live. I cannot wait. I wish he was dog money, man, because it'd be an auto bet, but Nate the Train for the dub. Mobzar by KO. Mr. Toad is plus 150, so I might put some on them off the train style. Yeah, man, I mean, he get a KO for sure, man. I just don't see how he loses this fight, so. Anon, American White Muscle versus Asian Boy seems pretty easy choice. Yeah, man, Nate the Train's getting that job done. All right, guys. Next fight, we got Bryce Mitchell versus Gracie. We got Bryce Mitchell minus 950, Gracie plus 650. This is a crazy fight. I don't even know how this fight's going on. I thought Bryce Mitchell would be fighting someone like Sean Woodson, or I don't know, someone like maybe like Lerone Murphy, or but he's fighting Gracie, who got his ass beat last fight. Bryce Mitchell's talking about he's eating more seatbelts and shit today. Like, what are you talking about, bro? I think Bryce Mitchell's going to win this fight. I see him win a decision. I mean, there's really nothing else I have to talk about this fight. Like, he's minus 950, okay? Gracie sucks. Bryce Mitchell for the win. Next fight, we got Ciryl Gane versus Alexander Volkov. We got Gane minus 350, Alexander Volkov plus 285. I got Gane in that parlay, man. My second bet of the night to close out that 2-unit minus 128 parlay. He won the first fight, dominated. I know Volkov looked great last fight. I bet on him last fight against Pavlovich. Thanks for the dub. Bet on him live when I went to the Merab Peteryan fight at the Virgin Hotel in Vegas, a.k.a. the Paniagua. If you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Inside joke. But anyways, yeah, man, I definitely think that Ciryl Gane is the better striker. I mean, we watched the fight before. 5-round fights, dominated the fight. I get it. Volkov's a great striker too, but Gane is just going to have more volume. I think he's going to be a little more technical. I think he's going to land some big shots, and I don't think he can – I don't really see a finish. I think it's going to be the same thing from last time. Two strikers going against each other, and I think the better striker is Ciryl Gane. So I got Gane with his kicks, more volume, and yeah, man, I think he's going to beat Volkov, dude. So let's get it. So my second bet of the night, closing out the 2-unit parlay, minus 28 is gone with my boy, who we talked about earlier, Ciryl Gane and Movsar Evloev. Next fight, co-main event, Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Ian Garry. This is such a good fight, guys. We got Shavkat, who is minus 356. Garry plus 291. Pre-tape, I didn't know, man, what to think, man. I thought maybe Garry was live. I watched the tape. I'm going to pick Shavkat. I think he's a better fighter right now. Now, if he fights Bilal, I'm probably going to go with Bilal. But this fight is different. I think Shavkat's better. I think he has better grappling. Striking-wise, going to be close because Gary's technical, but he's low volume. Shavkat's going to be walking him down with that pressure, man. He's going to be backing him up and, landing some good boxing. He has good boxing for sure, but I think he's going to get him down. And I can see him getting the sub, maybe even a TKO. But, yeah, I don't think it's going to go 5 rounds. I think Shavkat's going to get the job done. I think he's a better fighter right now, man. And he's going to hand Ian Garry's first out. So Shavkat for the win in the distance. Main event, we got Alexander Pantoja versus Kai Asakura, man. This is a weird fight. And, I like picking underdogs, man. This card, I only picked 2 dogs so far. I picked, Luque, and I picked Randy Brown. And there's like 3 pick'em fights, 3 or 4. Picked Weidman. I picked Van. I picked Nate the Train. And then I picked Griffin. So this is another fight where I'm going to pick the favorite. I think Pantoja is the better fighter. Oh, my bad. So we got Pantoja minus 240, and we got Kai Asakura plus 205. It's just really hard for me to pick Kai Asakura here, man, because I just haven't seen him in the UFC. The dude, hasn't fought a lot of 125. He's a good striker. He's a better striker. And, I picked and bet Ursig last fight against Pantoja, and it all came down to one takedown in the 5th. It's really hard for me to say Kai Asakura is a better fighter than Ursig right now. We haven't seen him in the UFC. He's been fighting in the 1. We just don't know, man. So for that reason, I just can't pick him or bet him here, man. But he's the better striker. But, man, dude, Pantoja is a dog, man. He's so durable, and he's just never going to give up on a takedown. His cardio is good. Definitely the better cardio. Definitely the better grappling. Come on, man. So I'm going to go with Pantoja here, man. I think it's a good spot for him. Maybe I'll parlay him. I don't know, but we're going to pick him for the win. So, yes. So let's do a little recap on my picks, guys. So we got Pantoja. We got Shavkat. We got Gane. We got Mitchell. And we got Nate the Train. We got Dominic Reyes, Luque, Movsar, Randy Brown. And then on the early prelims, we got Weidman, Van, Griffin, Hooper, and Nzechukwu. So on my bets so far, guys, 2 units on Randy Rude Boy Brown at plus 186, and then 2 units on a 2-leg parlay, minus 128 with Ciryl Gane and Movsar. Those are my 2 bets so far. Gonna have more. Gonna be there live. We're gonna do our live bets, all that stuff. I'm gonna bet on Josh Van, 100% sure. I'm just seeing where the line goes. It's minus 150 right now. I think it's going to get a little better. So we're betting on Josh Van. We're also betting on Chris Weidman. That's another bet. Both those. And then, I might bet on Luque too. I really think Luque could definitely win this fight. So, and then, yeah. If I make any more bets, go on my Twitter and stuff like that, guys. And you'll see props wise, like I said, I think Josh Van in the distance is a good prop bet. I really do. So, yeah. Is there any other bets I want to let me see real quick? You guys know where to find my bets, man. Every time I post a bet, I go on Twitter, UFC Bro Picks, Bet MMA Tips. All my bets are on there. So if I make a bet, you'll see on my Twitter. But those are the bets that I'm going to be making. And I can't wait, man. Would you say how can you afford to be there live? Honestly, man, the tickets aren't really that expensive, dude. They're not bad, dude. Especially if you live out here and stuff. I don't go to the Apex events because they're crazy and stuff, but you can spend like $300 and $350 on pretty good seats, man, at T-Mobile. So it's pretty awesome, dude. So hell yeah, man. I can't wait, man. So that's a recap. Those are my picks. Those are my bets. Please like and subscribe. You guys know I just do this for fun, man. You're never going to hear me go on here and say, I need all these. Come on, man. This is a hobby for me, man. I got a full-time job. I love talking about UFC. I love this shit. Thanks, guys. All my guys in my chat. Everyone tuned in. I love all you guys. Let's get it. This weekend, man, it's going to be fun, man. Okay? It's going to be Randy Rude Boy Brown season. It's going to be Josh Van season. Ciryl Gane season. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Thanks again, man. Thanks, Anon. Thanks, everyone in the chat, man. Mr. Toad, all you guys. Jimmy the Drunk. I mean, all you guys, man. So let's go. Cannot wait. Peace out, guys. Have a good rest of your night. Let's get it.